Hi, Strengthening Your Marriage class. This is Tony and Carol Albanese coming to you from the Wild Manzanita Ranch, bringing you an encouraging word this week. We continue to be mystified by things that are going on with COVID-19 and what's happening next. This isn't the first time in history that there has been a mystery. As a matter of fact, Paul in his letters talks about the mystery of the gospel maybe about a dozen times. And I want to read to you a passage from Colossians where Paul describes that mystery and solves the mystery for us. This is Colossians chapter 1, and it's from the Message Bible. It starts around verse 26. And he says, "This mystery has been kept in the dark for a long time, but now it's out in the open. God wanted everyone, not just Jews, to know this rich and glorious secret inside and out, regardless of their background, regardless of their religious standing. The mystery in a nutshell is just this: Christ is in you. So therefore you can look forward to sharing in God's glory. It's that simple." And sometimes we don't understand why God, in all of his greatness and power, decided to place Christ and the mystery of Christ in us, in these fragile jars of clay. We have to realize that, number one, Christ is in us, so we're not alone. We're never alone. And number two, the way he shows himself to the world is through us.
So this is a lesson that I guess hard for me to express because I'm sort of in the middle of sorting it out and learning it and trying to figure out what God's trying to say to me. For those of you who don't know, my soon-to-be 98-year-old dad went into a skilled nursing facility at the end of April, and it's been a really trying time. One thing after another has gone wrong. He's had a number of infections. He's been to the hospital and back and swore never to do that again. And throughout the whole thing, there's been a lot of complaining and a lot of negativity. I still bear a lot of scars from growing up in a critical household, and it's not been easy. And probably one of the big things that the whole experience has done in me is made me feel like I don't want to be that old person. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be the negative complaining person who's always dumping on the people around them. And the only way I'm not going to be that person is to let Christ shine through me much better than I do now, because I get in the way a whole lot of the time and get frustrated and upset and irritable with the people around me. And I to be honest, wouldn't say I do a great job of showing his love to the people around me, especially when I'm under stress. And so it's just been a time of soul searching for me on kind of how to let him become a bigger part of me and shine through me. Haven't quite got it all figured out. I'll let you know as I learn on this journey.
Congratulations on that, Carol. Not sure anyone has it all figured out.
I know. But even to some extent, it's been tough, but it's really refocused my priorities and kind of what I want to see develop in my life.
So how do we let Christ shine through us? I think it goes back to that old song written by John Nelson, Amazing Grace. The slave trader who realized that his righteousness, his everything, was filthy rags before God, and just by letting the amazing grace of Christ shine through him, he would be Christ to the world. So let's take time this week to be amazing grace to the people around us, to our wives and our husbands, to our kids, to the people that we connect with on Zoom and have interactions with here during COVID-19. our selection from the Wild Manzanita Studios this week is Amazing Grace and How Great Thou Art. Have a great week.
Love you guys.